Hi everyone, Busy here. You may remember me from such videos as Dancing Through Life, technically just New Zealand, and other videos from my adventures down under, also featuring Louise Jones. I am back by popular demand. So many of you got in touch and told me you missed my vlogs and you missed hearing my voice, so I have listened to the people, and here we go again. Since the last time I posted a video, lots of things have happened. I have a gorgeous nephew called Noah, who is just delicious, and to be honest, I'm just going to show you some pictures and videos of him because I can't resist. Changed jobs. I started working for a church that I attended as the assistant children's pastor. I turned 30, which was so fun and not nearly as disastrous and painful and scary as I expected it was going to be. Actually, it was a great celebration. I had loads of friends and family who came and celebrated with me. And to be honest, it was just a massive party, and I wasn't sad about turning 30 at all. I got a haircut. But I thought I'd make this video because it's sometimes really hard to connect with people when I've moved around so much, and I'm about to make that even more difficult because I am moving again. In approximately 3 days, I will be moving to the south coast, going to Bournemouth, where I will be the children's pastor for a brilliant church down there. I'm so excited about moving. There's lots to look forward to, but it's happened really fast. And so I haven't managed to say goodbye to everyone, and some people might be a bit confused as to why I'm going because it has all happened really quickly. So I thought I'd do a little vlog of Busy's moving to Bournemouth. Of July, I completely packed up my flat and I moved all my stuff into my parents' garage. Sometimes I feel like my stuff has spent more time in my parents' garage than in an actual property I've lived in. I'm currently technically homeless. I'm in that awkward stage between moving out from my previous place and waiting to move to Bournemouth. So I'm staying with my friends Louise and Becca, Louise Jones off of the videos in New Zealand, although she's technically in France, but I means I get her bed, so you know, thanks Louise. And yeah, just kind of in that awkward stage where I'm kind of ready to go, but also not really wanting to leave. Here's been my home for 7 years, and here's been family. And yeah, I'm gonna miss it. It's gonna be really hard. But I know it's really right to go. Leaving Watford right now wasn't necessarily in my plan. I wasn't looking for jobs, I wasn't expecting to leave. And an opportunity came up that just felt so right, and I just felt God leading at every point. And so I responded to what I felt He was telling me to do. So I applied for the job about 8 weeks ago, I think now. So yeah, and then had the interview, and it was just incredible because those are seagulls in Watford. I'm not even by the sea and they're already here. And as part of the interview process, I was asked to kind of put forward my vision for where I saw kids work going and for what God was speaking to me about. And in giving God that time to speak to me, all this stuff from within me that I didn't even know existed kind of just spurted out. And to be honest, I was really shocked. God had spoke so clearly about moving into kids work like a year and a half ago that I knew that that was right, and he's opened up lots of other things within that as well. But I guess I hadn't really given the time to hear what he wanted me to do in kids work, or wanted me to push forward with, or what vision he'd given me for really creating a space where kids can discover more of who they are in themselves, in God, discover faith for themselves, learn who Jesus is for themselves, and grow in their own personal relationship with Him, I guess, which is something I was hugely privileged to have received myself as a kid. And so yeah, so I think that sense of anticipation is there now. I'm excited to move into that. I'm excited for the personal move for me, I'm going to be living really close to the sea. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a beach girl, but I'm about to become one. But I guess the hardest thing would be saying goodbye to the kids, which I'll do on Sunday. I move on Saturday, but I'm coming back to do my last day on Sunday. And you know, I've worked at the church for just coming up to a year, but I've served in the kids stuff since I started, so that's nearly 7 years, and that's a long time. And a lot of those kids started off as babies or kind of older toddlers, and they're now in secondary school, which is just terrifying and exciting all at the same time. And I think being able to serve them and to love them has been one of the biggest privileges of my life. And they're going to be the ones that are hard to leave. They're going to be the ones that I'm saddest about not seeing. Sorry parents, sorry grown-ups, but it's true. Because as filling as it is to serve them, what they give back is so much more, and is so much bigger than anything you ever give out. And it's been just one big glorious adventure, and I've loved it, every single part of it. And yeah, I'm really gonna miss them. Well, that's me all moved in. Saturday morning, my brother and his friend came from Warwick and helped me pack a van. My friend Steph drove with me to Bournemouth. My parents, as always, were incredible, and then a whole bunch of people from my new church came and helped me unpack in my new flat. It was great being able to say goodbye publicly on Sunday. Not so great crying in front of you all, but hopefully you didn't mind too much. But yeah, saying goodbye to the kids and each of them giving me a hug as they left was hard, but in all the right ways. But yeah, I drove to Bournemouth very late Sunday evening, and today I had my first day working in the new church, which was great. Very much like a first day anywhere, just trying to get my head around a few different bits, saying hello to people, learning names, all that kind of thing. A few people asked a couple of questions, so just to answer them quickly, I've managed to find somewhere to live in Bournemouth, so I moved in on Saturday. I've got my own little rented place, a little 2-bed flat with a sweet little garden, and maybe when it looks a little bit nicer I'll do a little tour or something. But yeah, I'm very happy and comfortable here, just making a home really. I've just got a lot of boxes to unpack. Some of you will know that for the last almost year now, I've been on the journey towards becoming a foster carer, and that's not changed. I was supposed to go to panel on like the 14th of July, I think it was, but I got the job just before that, so we actually chose to postpone my panel date. But moving county means that I need to start the approval process from scratch, and on one level I totally get it, but it is obviously frustrating to have gotten so close. I was literally like 4 days away from panel when I accepted the job. So yeah, but I've started that process again here in Bournemouth, and will be continuing with the intention that hopefully, all going well, and that they say yes, I'll be approved by Christmas. So thank you for those of you that asked about that side of things. And for those asking what they could pray for, thank you so much. It means a lot to know that so many of you still care enough to be on this journey with me, even though I'm not in your everyday. But I guess just the big thing is just the settling in process. They're making friends, they're finding community. I'm a big people person, so just really feeling like I've got that sense of community around me would be really great for you to pray for. So yeah, I guess that's it. I'm here, I'm happy, I'm tired, I plan on sleeping for quite a while, but if anybody fancies a day or a weekend by the seaside, let me know. I would love to host you, but for now, good night.